Hi, how's it going? I just wanted to show you a little bit of routing stuff. Somebody asked on the Apple Mainstage users Facebook group. They had a particular situation they wanted to set up without having to use auxiliary sends on every single instrument channel that they created throughout their whole set. And that what they wanted to do was send a mono keys out one side of their stereo audio device to front of house and a vocal out the other side. And they were using the inbuilt headphones of their Macbook as their IEM, so their in-ears audio. So quickly sort of built this up for them. The whole point of this is you set up all your buses and your auxiliary sends and everything at your concert level, and then I'll show you how it makes it a lot easier later on. You don't have to individually set up routing using auxiliary sends and stuff for every instrument channel that you create in every patch going forward. Once you've got this set up, it's very easy. So what we've got here is, first of all, for his situation, he'd have to set up a aggregate device on his MacBook so that he's got his inbuilt headphone output of the MacBook going and also his USB audio device with its microphone in and its two audio channels out. So here, just walk you through it. What we've got is just 3 standard keyboards effects channels in case we need any effects on our instruments that we set up in the patches down the track. We've got a reverb, a delay, and a chorus. Now they're not going directly to the outputs here. They get sent to a bus, and I'll just show you what my buses are here. So we've got KM keys mix, and the reason I put KM on the front is just so that I can easily see here that that's going out to keys mix in the little box here. So that is where all the key stuff is going to get brought together. That is reverb IEM in-ear monitors. That's a reverb that will be just in his stereo in-ear monitors. Won't be sent to front of house, but it's just a lot of singers don't like using dry vocal in their in-ear monitors. That one I just left empty because I didn't know how many I'd need. There's my reverb, delay, and my chorus just for my keyboards sounds, my synths and stuff. This is the IEM out. This is going to bring together all the mix elements and spit them out the headphones output of the MacBook in stereo. This is the keyboards to front of house. It's getting summed to mono and sent out one side of his stereo pair of his audio device, and the same here for the vocals. Everything that's happening in the vocals gets summed to mono and sent out the other side. So those are the buses that I've set up. Then back in here again, so we've got our 3 keyboards things. There's the keyboards mix channel that's going to bring whatever keyboards things he's got going and these effects into here. The effects are going to get sent out on a send out to IEM out, which is this one here. Yep. And that's a stereo mix going to the built-in headphones of the Mac. Yep. The other side, the other send, is the keyboard front of house. So that's going to send out to the keyboard front of house, which is this one here. That's going to bring all the keys together. Then it's just got a little gain plug-in on it with the mono switch switched on. So he's got stereo keys in his IEMs, but it's being summed to mono and then panned hard. So it's coming out the left side of his audio device stereo pair. And then same for the vocal, getting summed to mono using the gain plug-in, panned hard right, and sent out the right side of the stereo pair of his audio device, his USB audio. So that's about it. So what happens is, we'll go into a patch. So here I've got a piano, right? It's getting sent out to KM, the keys mix thing. So it's coming in here. And then these sends are sending it in stereo to his IEMs, which is here. And over to the keyboard front of house, which is here, getting some to mono, sent out the left side. Yep. So the reason that we do all this is so that if he adds another patch to this song, another channel, sorry, to this patch, let's just like quickly just throw standard one in here. Yep. Cool. At the moment, that's going out the stereo pair of his USB device. All he has to do is send it out the KM keys mix. Yep. So now it's only going out one side of the front of house. That other little thing you're seeing there is just the inbuilt mic of the Mac picking it up so that you can hear what I'm saying. But like normally that would only show left-hand side there. Yep. And then it's coming stereo at his IEMs. And if you panned this, it would pan in the IEMs. So there you go. And then as far as the mic goes, this is the microphone here. It's got some reverb on it at the moment, which is reverb IEM. See that reverb coming out there? That's in there. If I do that, reverb disappears. So he can have as much reverb as he wants in his in-ear monitoring. That's fine. But over here in the front of house, that's not going to be coming out because that's actually going to the IEM, that reverb, never gets to the front of house. And you see how here that is only coming out the right side of the front of house. Yep, there it is there. So that's splitting up. And there you go. That's how you do it. And that's why, you know, I can add a bunch of channels here. If I didn't do all this, then every channel I add, I'd have to set up a whole bunch of sends to send it to the in-ears outs, the front of house out, and then there would be problems with probably summing and stuff like that, mono summing and everything. I don't know. But the thing is, don't have to do it. Like I can quickly add some more channels here. Choose another instrument. And all I've got to do is route it at the KM keys mix. As easy as that. Don't have to set up any more sends. Everything I do is going to behave exactly the same way. Make a new song, add an instrument, send it out to KM, done. Add a mic channel if I need it. Yep. That one, I would need to just set up those 3 sends quickly. That's all. No biggie. And there you go. Okay, cheers.